everyone, and welcome back to this week's video. So today, in celebration of the new release for the Kirby game on Nintendo Switch, I'm drawing a bit of fan art for Kirby's Return to Dreamland, originally released on the Wii/Wii U. I love all the Kirby games. I could talk about them for hours upon hours, but today I just wanted to make some fan art. I draw the Kirby characters fairly often, usually in my sketchbook. I don't make many digital pieces for them, so this is just sort of my first time doing that. So on screen you are going to be seeing Magolor, which is one of the main characters in Kirby's Return to Dreamland. For short, I'm going to just be calling it Return to Dreamland just for simplicity. You're also going to be seeing Kirby, the protagonist, and ultimately the hero of the entire series. He's this cute little pink puffball. He goes around and he saves his home planet Popstar/Dreamland from whatever dangers there may be in whatever game. You'll also spot Waddle Dee, the little orange guy. He is, Bandana Waddle Dee. He is also on the star alongside Kirby. And then in the bottom, you will spot Meta Knight, my absolute favorite Kirby character, with King Dedede struggling to fly because, King Dedede, he's, he got the thickness, but we love him. He seems like such a squishable little penguin man, and I love him. But yes, I love the Kirby games. I'll ramble a little bit later about, what my favorite Kirby games are. But I'll just briefly go into the process. So I struggled a lot with this piece in terms of the coloring. For the sketch, it went by super quickly. I knew exactly what I wanted for the sketch. I wanted Magolor to be the focus, then I wanted Kirby and Bandana Waddle Dee, and then I wanted Meta Knight and King Dedede, so the main protagonist, plus Magolor, which is featured in Return to Dreamland. So the sketch went by really quickly. But what I really struggled with was the coloring. And for the coloring, I wasn't sure what style I should use, because normally when I draw the Kirby characters, it's in my sketchbook, and most of the time I draw them in colored pencil. And my colored pencil style is very textured, it's very rough. I like to leave the sort of scribbles that colored pencil gives you when you first apply it to paper, because I enjoy the charm of just all the textures and the colors and just what colored pencils can give you. So originally I was going to use a textured brush in Procreate, which is the program I'm using today, and I really just wanted to get a feel for, what I wanted, because I wanted to emulate my normal colored pencil style. But I think I'm going to have to do more trial and error in the future, because I didn't love how this was coming out. Watching the playback right now, it's not too bad, but it didn't really suit the style. So after attempting the textured brush thing, I tried to do a lineless style, didn't love that either. So ultimately, I went with my basic sort of normal style, which is usually line art then colors. I kind of wanted to utilize my sketch more, just because I did do a second sketch layer and I cleaned it up so much, but I ended up doing line art anyways. I'm still very happy with the end result of the piece, so no hard feelings, but that's just sort of my creative process. But yes, as I stated earlier, I do want to go in depth with how I'm connected to the Kirby games. Now, you would have heard me say that Kirby's Return to Dreamland is actually a remake. It was originally on the Wii/Wii U, and it is being ported/remade to the Nintendo Switch. It is releasing February 24th, 2023, so as the time of recording is, it's very soon, less than a week away. And I'm very excited. I know the original plot of the story. I sort of know all the little secrets. No spoilers, because if you have yet to, play the video game, or you want to play the video game, I'm not going to spoil that for you, but it is a very good game. I remember the original. It's a great game. I love the story. I'm very excited for the add-ons. If you watched the Nintendo Direct, you may have seen that Magolor gets an extra bonus. That's all I'm going to say about that for right now, because I don't want to spoil the game. But Kirby was the first video game I ever got into. So my first introduction to video games was Kirby. I had a friend who had a 3DS at the time, and they had Kirby Triple Deluxe, which was an amazing gateway game for me. In fact, it is my first game. I still have my 3DS, my new Nintendo 3DS XL. I memorized the name because I loved it so much. And for the longest time, it was my only gaming device, besides, my phone. But I don't really count that as much. But I absolutely love my 3DS. I have 3 Kirby games on it and a few others that aren't in the Kirby mainline series. But I have Kirby Triple Deluxe, Kirby Planet Robobot, and Kirby Squeak Squad, and that's the order in which I received them. So Kirby Triple Deluxe was my favorite. I love Triple Deluxe. I think it has an amazing story. I love the characters. Again, no spoilers if you're new to the Kirby fandom. I definitely recommend checking out those games. Even though it was my first game, I would definitely say that Kirby Planet Robobot is probably the best Kirby game that has been made, and as of recording this video, I still think it is the best Kirby game. I think the story is really moving, but you know, Triple Deluxe will always have that special place in my heart. Robobot will as well. I like Squeak Squad. It's very simple compared to the other 2 games that I just mentioned, but it's an amazing game nonetheless. All the Kirby games are great, and I definitely recommend them to you if you want a Kirby game. But, you know, if you guys want me to talk more about this subject, I would be happy to. There's so many things I can get into about the Kirby fandom that I'm into. But right now, we're just finishing up this piece. So I want to thank you all for watching and to remind you to subscribe, as I put a lot of effort into this content, and it would mean the world to me if you did. So I want to thank you for watching. I hope that if you are able to, you get to play the new Kirby game, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye!